Hey everyone, this is Sam and Gucci, and welcome to the channel. And today we'll be talking about Dying Light 2. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys one of the best weapon mods and setup in the game, and I call it the Poison Launchpad. And you can actually use the duplication glitch method to create this weapon and the mods you need very early in the game, and I'll show you that later in the video. This loadout or the setup really gives you the perfect weapon because it allows you to stack mods, combat skills, and parkour skills all together to form a deadly combo. Like, especially if you have a slashing weapon with this loadout, your weapons are going to become absolutely OP, and this unique combo that you see me do here is devastating. So if you enjoyed today's video, please add us a like, and if you would like to see more Dying Light 2 tutorials by us, you can click the playlist link in the description below or the card above to see all the videos we have done in this game all year. And obviously, to make the mod you need resources, and you need plenty to make resources in this game. So you can go to the playlist and check out the videos you see, the thumbnails up here. You can find those videos and you will get the duplication methods you need to make as many as you need. As you can see, I have here. Now, all the footage you'll be seeing the rest of the way will be on hard mode, and you can see just the poison and the spark being stacked. And at the same time, I can also stack parkour skills and combat skills for that devastating move right there, and it just kills goons or any enemies very effectively. So the exact pieces you need for the weapon tip, you're going to need the Venom artifact tip mod. So it has a 25% crit chance, and it also poisons, and when it poisons, it does damage over time, and it also makes the enemy crouch over. You want to add that with the spark mod for your shaft. So that's going to increase your critical chance to 50, and that gives you a chance to trigger shock, chain lightning, and because you have the poison mod, the venom mod, all of that is going to combine together and trigger at the same time. And to round out your weapon, you also want to give it empowerment for damage and the Korak for infinite durability. So when it's all set up like that, your critical hit chance is going to be at 50%, and all the critical hits you do is going to have a chance to shock, chain lightning, and poison stun all at once. So you can see the critical hit has triggered there, so the enemy is poisoned and shocked, and you can actually vote off the poison enemies because they crouch over once they're poisoned. And because of that, you can use that prompt, vote off of them, and then you can add in double jump as one of your skills, so you can jump on the enemy and then jump off again by tapping R1. And then once you're in the air, you can add in ground pound, where after you do the double jump, you want to hold on to R2, and then you're going to finish with a ground pound attack that staggers enemies all around. So enemies poisoned, they're being shocked, so I'm going to run at him and jump off his back, and then once I'm on top of his head again, I'm going to tap R1 again, so that I do a double jump, and once I'm in the air, I'm going to use my right stick to target it, and I'm going to hold R2 before I land to do the ground pound. So that's poison, shock, double jump, ground pound, all at once with one swing. And you can also do the exact same thing with higher level enemies. So as long as they're poisoned, you can see I can finish off with the ground pound on that goon right here. And here you can see a full sequence of me just taking out a goon with the setup. So once he's poisoned and shocked, there's damage over time too, right? So the damage is being done to him, but I can also jump off of him, and it also cancels his move, so he can't hurt me there. I jumped off, and then I finish him off at the back with the ground pound. You can see it does very high damage with the shock and the poisoning. And he gets poisoned for quite a bit because I have the artifact level mod, right? These are legendary mods, so I can jump off him again and just rinse and repeat, keep him constantly shocked, constantly poisoned. And if I get close to him, I just jump off. He can't do anything to me while I'm in the air, and when I land, I'm gonna ground pound. And there's nothing he can do. Even on hard mode, easy finishes. At this point, I'm just spamming the ground pound, and then, you know, he's done. Now, in a more infected fighting setting where there's a lot of them, obviously the shock and the chain lightning is going to help a ton. And the poison, you can still, you know, if you're in a tight area, you can double jump, but you can also still roll off and do like a drop kick. Or you can force a double jump and see what happens. Here I'm just testing it out. I can still end up doing a ground pound off one jump, because as long as I hold R2 while I'm in the air, it's a ground pound. But the chain lightning is crazy. So even in a tight setting where I can't launch myself into the sky, there's very little that any enemies can do with this weapon loadout. And this loadout is so good, it's actually also usable in endgame. So here's an endgame setup I have. You can see very high damage, and this is not even a legendary weapon. But I take it to endgame setup, fight off this goon, and there's just very little they can do. Now, one key thing I want to mention. So once they're poisoned, obviously you can jump off of them. But as you jump, you only want to use the right stick, because the right stick will allow you to turn your aiming, so you can line up the ground pound on them. So if you go just right stick, make sure you're aiming at them, and then do the ground pound, because the range of the ground pound is not that big. So if you want to hit the exact enemy, you gotta adjust with the right stick a little bit. And try to avoid too much left stick when you're adjusting in mid-air. So here you can see me dodge the attack, there's shock, he's poisoned, damage is adding up, I'm gonna jump off of him. But here I did too much left stick instead of not touching it. So you can see I now lean too far, and then when I do the ground pound, I miss. Like I said, it's a small range. So when you do the double jump off an enemy, make sure you only use the right stick. Because if you add in too much left stick, you're gonna kind of get out of position and not end up where you want to be. But the weapon itself is great. I think this is the third goon I kill, and I have no health pack, so I'm just killing goon after goon after goon. And it's poison, shock, jump, ground pound. And it also has staggering involved, so all of it adds up. And that time I connected because I only used the right stick to aim. That was perfect. So to close out the video, we want you guys to vote in the comment section for what we called our explosion of the week from Dying Light 2. So take a look at the top 10 explosions we have from this week and vote with the name of the explosion in the comment section to let us know which one is your favorite.
One, go.
Ooh, that was so good. That was so good.
I'm so
The other roof down. I don't think I can make it to you, sorry. Go.
Go. 2, 3, 4.
I believe in you, Kushi. Kushi, it's almost time. 474.
Okay, ready? Okay,
I'm ready.
go!
Alright, so I'm on a lot of drugs right now, not in real life, but in the game. So where the fuck is the thing?
Is it good?
Yeah.
I'm on the edge.
Of glory, and I'm hanging on the truth.
And here we go. One, bam. Hello. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that was cool. 2,
Wait, do you have
1, go.
I do. 3.
Oh my god!
So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Make sure if you want to see more explosions or parkour trick shots of the week, just add a like to the video. We'll do more of these to let you guys vote. Maybe we'll do some even giveaways later. And as always, if you want to get some tips on Dying Light, some duplication methods, some gameplay tips, how to farm gear, and also just in general how to make the game more enjoyable, you can check out our playlist in the description below or the card above. And if you would like to actually enter some of your own explosions so you can participate in our explosions of the week segment, just check out the pinned comment in the comment section below, and I'll have my Gmail up there, and feel free to send your explosion clips to that Gmail and we'll add it to the explosion of the week. And feel free to name your own explosion so we can give you some credit so people can vote. Alright, as always, thanks for coming by, and I look forward to speaking to you guys again very soon.